Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here coming with a brand new career mode video, and I believe this might be the second to last or third to last episode before season 2 ends. I'm definitely going to be doing season 3. I'm hyped for season 3. I've got to decide if I'm going to do a transfer takeover or not. In a way, I would like to make it realistic, but at the same time, I feel like the series might need to be spiced up a little bit more by adding a few bigger players in, instead of doing sort of the same thing, adding more, let's say 75. I want to sort of go for the 78 to 80 kind of players next time. So, yeah, that's sort of my target in a way. But Blackburn did indeed score a pretty good first header. Here, I actually get extremely lucky. The defender just misses it. There, I should have scored. But you know what? Castillo just knocks it in, make it 1 goal, all 15 league goals. And in the Championship last season, he actually didn't get as many as that. So, it's weird how he sort of stepped up to the Premier League. But in a way, I think we were probably too good for the Championship, but not quite good enough, in the sense of all every team did against us was part of the bus. So it got really annoying where the teams are better, I concede more goals, however there's a lot more space for me to penetrate. So and plus I'm better this season. Me personally as a player, I'm better. But we are into the 90th minute, and to be honest, we'll get one more chance to score. Or will we? Or will it just end? But Cameron Jerome on the ball does what he does best, and unfortunately, well, we just got the ball back, nicked it off him, and we score a 90th minute goal. Now, spoilers, we are competing for well, it isn't really a spoiler. It's been, well, sort of the same for the whole season, but we are competing for those Champions League spots. Europa League, after this game, we have officially finished at least 6th. So, overall, we're definitely not going to get the sack, because they said, even though you're thinking, 6th with Norwich, of course you're not going to get the sack. Our target was actually to finish 5th for Europa League. So, overall, it's sort of like, yeah, if we finished like 9th, 10th or something, we could have got the sacks, which is a bit unfair, but in a way, with the way we've been playing, it's actually correct aiming for 5th place. But oh, it was a good header, but a bit lucky in the end. Jordan Henderson gets goal, who is, yeah, coincidentally captain of Liverpool now, even though Gerrard still plays for Liverpool. But obviously it seems like really old players for other clubs, their rating just drops down dramatically. So that's sort of the way it went. But Liverpool are 1-0 up, and to be honest, I thought, oh, I'll get the best round a little bit. Then I thought, let's pass it now. But Henderson actually does a pretty good tackle there. Fair play to Henderson. And Skirtle on the ball. The only thing I'll say is Sakho's probably one of the best defenders I've come up against in this career mode. Like, he is an absolute beast. Except Cameron Jerome is still a bit too good. Yeah, 1-1. GG, goal number 33. And I didn't mean that to rhyme, but it sort of happened. Now, I forgot how many goals Cameron Jerome scored last season. Of course, we're playing less games, but nevertheless, 33 goals is quite something. But I guess he scores 1 goal every game, which is really, really good. And like I said before, Rodrigo scores 1 and 2, so there is better players out there. But overall, that's what you sort of want, 1-1 kind of player. But I do give Balotelli a bit more space than he deserves, and he makes me pay for it. But Balotelli is just so good on this game. He is ridiculous. One of my probably top 10 strikers I've used this year. Ranking wise, he can be really good or really but it depends. He's overall still a really good player and all of that, but you know. But Redmond on the ball, fake shot stop, abuse it and use it. That's what I have to say. But Olsen on the ball, gives it back to Castillo, and honestly, if you're unsure, if you sort of just go softly with the ball, they're not going to tackle you, to be honest. The computer won't tackle you if you just don't sprint. But pretty nice goal. That was a really neat goal from Castillo. It was, but the difference between this season and last season is I know how to abuse the mechanics a little bit more. In a good way, like fake shot stops, using sprint, or that kind of stuff. Because based on ratings, my top 3 have been no different whatsoever. If anything, they've been worse with Dorrans than that, but overall, it's just very, very good. Now, I believe this was actually a midweek match, so I'm putting like Johnson in, I'm putting El Shah in, I'm putting Bennett and Pereira in, and Houlihan in just to rotate the side a little bit so it can be a bit fresher and all of that kind of jazz. But next episode I've got to show the stats. I said that last episode and probably the last two. I do apologise, I'll make sure to show it. But Houlihan, that was a pretty good goal, to be honest, and it's showing that it was still worth, and all those 30-40 bids that came in last summer were worth, resisting. They were worth resisting, because that was a pretty neat goal, showing how good of a player he still is. However, Leibad is on another level. He's so good, 5-star weak foot, got half decent pace actually, and here, pretty good pass, good goal. Could have done better with the Benteke incident, but honestly, yeah, I'll give them credit when they deserve it. That's one goal all. And yeah, we're having a tight game once again, Liverpool finishing 2-2 with them. That ended up being a draw. We were a bit lucky in that game, to be perfectly honest. We were a little bit lucky because we only had 3 shots. And Blackburn, we scored a last minute goal, so we were a bit lucky there. But Aston Villa, Castillo on the ball. I do indeed get tackled. Oh, are they going to go on the counter? But no, I do indeed get the ball back. And I see a bit of space, run with it, and just tuck it in the corner. And you guys know how effective sprinting is on this game. It can be really, really effective just to run at people. So, especially with the centre-backs being quite slow at times. And in a lot of teams in the Premier League, defenders are actually quite slow. So it sort of works like that in a way. But are we set to get another, or is Hurd going to intercept like he just did? Sanchez on the ball, and Sanchez was running me riot this game. He was doing so well. However, that's a pretty nice goal into Ricky Van Wolfswinkel, who has returned to haunt us. We sold him last summer, and yes, he scored to haunt us, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's sort of unfortunate. Yeah. But well, he was worth selling because we managed to get Leibad in. And I put Jerome Leibad and Redmond on for the attacking flair. But Delph on the ball, I do a really good tackle actually. And that's why I signed that player beforehand. In our first season, he was the most expensive player that I signed last season. But I saw it see a bit of space through the middle. And then into Jerome, first time finish, first time goal. And yes, he has scored once again to get us out of trouble once again. And that is 34 goals, which is superb. That is magnificent. And I'm feeling so, so happy that I'm getting all of these results going my way. And it's sort of yep, I knew that was a big win. A big win indeed. However, we got a pretty tough match against Chelsea. And Chelsea are currently top of the table right now. So they are currently flying, and oh, I didn't notice, my backup fullback has actually improved by rating, which is all the hype. But I have no idea what I'm going to name the video. However, in a second you'll see what I might name it. Well, I say in a second, you probably clicked on the video and looked at the title knowing now, so that's redundant in a way. But Matic on the ball into Oscar, and yeah, that was a stunning goal. Obviously I could have done better in that scenario, but honestly, I'm going to give him mad credit. That is a goal and a half. However, if I'm giving him credit, he deserves no credit. Because the next goal that's about to happen is going to be unbelievable. Just watch Redmond on the ball, running at the defence. And, oh, I get tackled. Still running at the defence. That's what I sort of do, seeing what happens. But Chelsea have got a really good defence, so it's difficult to do so. But Matic on the ball into Cavani, and oh my goodness, I think that I'm honestly going to put it out and say that's the best goal I've conceded this game, full stop. The only goal I can think of otherwise is in Ultimate Team. I conceded this mad goal from Kangareva, but because this is career mode, that is the best goal I have ever conceded, this FIFA in particular. I probably conceded bigger stunners than that in other FIFAs. Obviously, you guys don't know, long shots are less effective in PS3 version than the next gen version, so that type of goal doesn't happen too often, to put it straight. But check on the ball, who's out? Eric Dyer gets the ball, good header, and sorry, losing my voice, commentating for 10 minutes can be difficult at times. but Barrera on the ball, I get tackled, but Houlihan just bangs it in to make it 2-1. But unfortunately, that is how the game ends indeed. And yeah, I'm beginning to scout players for the next season, so I've got ideas. There's a few players whose contracts are expiring, so I might pounce on them. But overall, if you enjoyed the video, hit like button, subscribe, do subscribe, and see more. It's been Woody Markham out of here. See you guys!